We are now answering this question before us, which is saying, what was the height of the tide at 9:45 a.m.? State your answer correct to 2 decimal places. Okay, so it's going to be this time that's going to cause us a little bit of grief, because what we need to remember is that T is the number of hours after 2 a.m., okay? After 2 a.m. So that means T is equal to 0 at 2 a.m. If I'm now trying to figure out what happens at 9:45 a.m., well, like, what is T equal to at 9:45 a.m.? If I'm starting at 2, well, obviously it's going to be 7, and then 45 minutes is the same as 3/4. So that means T is equal to 0 is 2 a.m., and then T is equal to 7.75 is the same thing as 9:45 a.m. And that is what we're going to sub into our rule. So 7.75 is what we're going to sub into our rule. So I'm going to come to my CAS, and I've already defined it, so now I'm just going to put in 7.75, and that's going to be negative 3.1. So negative 3.1. So what that means, because it's negative, it means it's below the x-axis, obviously. So it's going to be, if that's 6, it would be about here. So let's actually, we'll write in our final answer, then we'll go back to our CAS and I'll show you a few more things on your CAS. So let's now just write in our final answer here. Therefore, the water is 3.17 meters below the mean height at 9:45 a.m. The water is 3.7 meters below the mean height at 9:45 a.m. Okay, so if we come back to our CAS here for a second, and let's just open up a graph page. Let's graph h of t. Remember, you can't put t in there, you have to go h of x. There it is. Let's just go menu, let's go window zoom, let's just zoom out just a little bit. Then we might just be able to move it there. Perfect. Now, if I have a height of negative 3.17, let's just chuck that in there. Do you see how it is there? So it's either one of these that I'm after here. So menu, analyze graph, we go intersection from there to there. There it is, 7.75 gives you negative 3.17. So that's how you could visualize on your CAS what we're actually doing there. So going back and forth from your calculator bit to your graph bit, just to see what's going on there. Perfect.